Well, good evening and welcome to Fox News Tonight. I'm Piers Morgan. If there's one thing that's crystal clear about Joe Biden, so very clear in fact that is visible from my usual perch on the other side of the Atlantic, it's cognitive decline. Even those who like his politics are struggling to deny that President Biden is now a pale imitation of the man who served as Obama's VP. There's no shame in getting older. We're all getting older. But we're not all the leader of the free world. Biden's now making as many blunders as he is decisions. And today he took his gaffes on tour to my country. Biden stopped by to visit King Charles at Windsor Castle. And here's what happened. Joe Biden, well, looked sort of lost, didn't he? And my king is no spring chicken. He literally had to guide the president and show him where to go. It was pretty painful to watch. And here's the bottom line. Would you trust someone like that to drive you down the interstate, say, at 80 miles an hour? Well, no, you wouldn't, would you? Would you trust him to pick up your laundry? Probably not. That's why it's increasingly unnerving to me that he's the President of the United States, the most important, intensive, energy-sapping, pressurised job on the entire planet. Biden also met his UK counterpart, Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, earlier today. Now, Sunak's got his own problems, but just look and compare the two men. On the one side, Biden, who routinely appears to forget who or where he is. On the other, 43-year-old Sunak. You can question his policies, I often do, but not his mental faculties or mobility. If we can all see Biden's mental decline on television, if I can see it from 3,500 miles away in London, what do other world leaders notice when they're in the room with him? What kind of errors is Joe Biden making behind closed doors? The American people have noticed too. A Washington Post ABC poll from earlier this year found that 63% of Americans don't feel Biden's mentally sharp enough to serve as president. But if you ask President Biden, well, age isn't about decline. Oh no, it's about wisdom. Here he is on CNN at the weekend.
Many of these people do say, and these are ardent supporters of yours, the next thing he should do is step aside and let another generation of Democrats take the baton. Why are they wrong?
Well, let me, not right or wrong. Look, to use the phrase again, I think we're at an inflection point. I think the world is changing, and I think there is one thing that comes with age if you've been honest about it your whole life, and that is some wisdom. I think we're on the cusp of being able to make significant positive changes in the world. Really, honest to God, do. I think we have enormous opportunities, and I think I just want to finish the job. And I think we can do that in the next 6 years.
6 years? I think 6 months might be a struggle. It's not just wisdom that comes with age, is it? There are a few other things too, like confusion.